I rise to say or to express my condolences to the family and to the people of Nevis and people of St. Kitts on the passing of Dr. SIMEON DANIEL. Mr. Speaker, I have heard some tributes that describe Dr. Daniel as the father of Nevis, and you would be aware that he was a founding member of the Nevis Reformation Party, which party I am a member of. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable, or the late Dr. SIMEON DANIEL came from a village in Nevis called Bansgat. Mr. Speaker, if you know anything about Bansgat, don't compare it today as you see it now. But if you know anything about Bansgat, maybe it can be described as they would describe Nazareth in the Bible. You know what people say about Nazareth. Maybe they would have said the same thing about the hamlet they are called Bansgat. But out of those humble and difficult circumstances, Dr. Daniel was able to rise to the pinnacle of political power in Nevis, and he became the first Premier of Nevis. He was able, Mr. Speaker, to champion the cause of the people of Nevis. And in doing so, he achieved a very significant feat in 1983 when he was able to negotiate the return of local government to the island of Nevis. And as a result of the return of that type of government or that type of government structure to Nevis, you are able to see the modern developments in the island of Nevis today. And so some would describe him as the architect of modern Nevis, because he was able to attract the Four Seasons Resort, which ensured that Nevisians had a payday. He was able to bring the Sixth Form College to Nevis so that people or students in Nevis were able to get their Sixth Form education in Nevis. And it made more people access that level of educational service. Obviously, under his watch, water, roads, and other improvements in terms of the infrastructure of Nevis were, in fact, achieved. But, Mr. Speaker, today you hear a lot about politicians, Mr. Speaker, and they normally try to castigate politicians and portray them in a very bad light. Dr. Daniel, I believe, was not known for his skills in the law. He was a lawyer. He wasn't known for that. But I believe the tremendous achievements that he was able to attain is as a result of his work as a politician. And so I believe that Dr. Daniel's life can send a message to us that politicians can indeed, and most politicians, do good for the benefit of the people of the country. I believe when we assess his contribution and when we assess his legacy, I believe we can say that as a result of his contribution, Dr. Daniel was able to improve the lot and the quality of life of the people of Nevis. I would only hope and sincerely hope that the Nevis Island administration, when they consider to honor Dr. Daniel, that they will honor him in the most fitting way. Seeing that he made the impact on the lives of so many people, they must be able to name something that most people in Nevis utilize in honor of him, in recognition of the contribution that he made in the development of the island of Nevis. And so to his widow, his widow Sheila, and his family, I would want to express my sincerest condolences to him. My sincerest condolences to the family, Mr. Speaker, and hope that his soul rests in eternal peace. May it please you, Mr. Speaker.